this is for educational purpose only. Our group allows our instructor, Mr. Roldan R. Dennis, to use this as educational material.
Imagine the world where Asian countries work together for a stronger economy, improved security, and cultural exchange. This is the essence of Asian regionalism. So, in simple definition, Asian regionalism is a collaboration among Asian nations to achieve common goals such as economic, political, or social. So, throughout this video presentation, we will explore what is Asian regionalism, why it exists, real-life examples, its advantages and disadvantages, and its impact on globalization.
What is Asian regionalism? Asian regionalism is the process of cooperation among Asian countries aiming to enhance trade, security, and political unity. It is based on the idea that stronger regional ties create economic and diplomatic advantages. It is facilitated through regional organizations like ASEAN, SAARC, and APEC, which create policies that encourage trade and development within Asia. For instance, the Asian Free Trade reduced tariffs, making it easier for Asian countries to trade among themselves. Examples: 1. Economic cooperation. The Asian Free Trade Agreement lowers trade taxes, making it easier to sell products across Asia. 2. Geographical proximity. The Silk Road economic belt helps connect Asian countries for trade. Cultural and historical ties. Asian nation celebrates Lunar New Year, showing shared tradition. Political alliances. The Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation works to improve trade between Asia and Pacific.
Why is there Asian regionalism? Asian countries share common challenges in economic instability, security threats, and global competition. By working together, they can respond more effectively to these challenges. Economic reasons. Asian economics are independent. Countries rely on each other for materials, labor, and markets. Through regional agreements, trade becomes smoother and more beneficial. Talk about security and stability. Cooperation in security, such as joint military exercises and intelligence sharing, helps maintain peace in the region.
What is an example of regionalism? For example, one of the most well-known examples of regionalism in Asia is the ASEAN Economic Community. This agreement aims to create a single market for Southeast Asian nations, similar to the European Union. Explain its impact. With the lower trade barriers, businesses can expand and job opportunities increase. For example, a Filipino company can now export products to Thailand or Indonesia more easily. ASEAN was established in 1967 to foster peace and economic growth. Since then, it has played a major role in reducing conflict and enhancing cooperation.
What is the advantage and disadvantage of regionalism? So there's the advantage of regionalism. First, economic growth. Countries benefit from increased trade and investment, leading to economic expansion. And the second, political stability. Stronger diplomatic ties reduce the changes of conflict and encourage peaceful resolution. And lastly, cultural exchange from people different Asian nations engage in cultural program fostering understanding and unity. So that is the advantage of regionalism. And the disadvantage of regionalism. First, exclusion of non-members. Some countries may feel left out if they are not part of regional agreements, leading to economic disparities. And second, dependency risk. Relying too much on regional trade partners can be risky if there is a crisis within the region. And the last, political tension. Disagreement over policies can cause friction between member nations.
So there are three different major factors driving regionalism. Number one is geographical proximity. Neighboring countries find it easier to collaborate due to closeness, making trade and travel simpler. The second one is economic interest. Regional trade agreements lowers costs and increases efficiency in the supply chains. And the third one is the political stability. When countries work together politically, they create a stronger presence in the global stage. Like, for example, the China's Belt and Road Initiative, or also known as BRI, is an example of economic regionalism. It connects multiple Asian nations through infrastructure projects.
What is the new regionalism? Unlike traditional regionalism, where governments play the central role, new regionalism involves multiple actors such as business, private organizations, and non-governmental groups. The Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, or RCEP, integrates economics beyond governments, encouraging private sector collaboration and cross-border trade. This shift allows for greater flexibility and innovation of partnership, making economic integration smoother.
How does regionalization affect globalization? Regionalization does not oppose globalization. Rather, it serves as a stepping stone global integration by strengthening regional economies before engaging with the world market. Asia's regional trade agreements have led to increased global competitiveness. China and India, for instance, have become major players in global trade due to their strong regionalities. However, in some cases, regionalization can create barriers if regions prioritize internal trade over global partnerships.
Good day. I'm going to report about what is regionalism in the Philippines. Explain the Philippines' role. As a member of ASEAN, the Philippines actively participates in regional agreements that enhance trade, security, and cultural exchanges. Example, ASEAN agreements allow Filipino businesses to expand beyond the country, opening up opportunities for international trade and tourism. Address domestic regionalism. Regionalism is also present with the Philippines itself. The creation of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, or BARMM, showcases how regionalism works at a national level. That's all. Thank you.
Difference between regionalism and globalization. Regionalism focuses on strengthening ties within a specific geographic area, and globalization expands connections worldwide, integrating economies and cultures globally. And the examples of it is ASEAN. ASEAN is a form of regionalism, while the World Trade Organization represents globalization. And regionalism focuses on specific partnerships, while globalization encourages worldwide collaboration. And many Asian countries use regionalism as a way to prepare for full globalization, strengthening their economies and policies before engaging in the world market. Asian regionalism is an essential force in shaping economic, political, and cultural ties among Asian nations. It strengthens regional bonds while preparing countries for global engagement. As Asian countries continue to integrate, they will play an even bigger role in global trade and diplomacy. Thank you for watching our presentation. We hope you now have a deeper understanding of how Asian regionalism shapes the world.